Hey, I'm Aziya, and this is Hive magazine.
Hello everyone for Hive Magazine, my name is Alfie Clark and today I'm joined with Aziya. How are you doing there?
I'm good, how are you?
Wonderful, I'm doing great, thank you very much for asking. So it's been a busy year for you so far. 3 singles dropped this year. What's the reception been like?
It's been really good. I feel like this year I set myself the challenge of being completely honest and open and direct with my lyrics. And as a result, I've just had a really positive response of people feeling the same way. Whether or not it's about a romantic relationship or friends, people are just messaging me, which is great.
Yeah. So like with your recent single, He's Mine, what style of or side of music that you try to capture? What was the side of music that you were trying to capture with that single specifically?
With that single in particular, it was a mixture of like Brockhampton meets Ariana Grande meets Santi Gold. Yeah.
Okay. A lot big mix there, then.
Oh, yeah.
Very eclectic.
Yeah, I think the Ari comes in with the like vocal being very pop, chorus vibe, like the chorus soars, in my opinion anyway. But the drums are way more hip hop, way more, I don't know, NERD inspired, but modern like Brockhampton. So yeah, that's what I was going for anyway.
Yeah, so, and with those 3 singles, does that mean there's something bigger on the way then?
Absolutely.
Great to hear.
That's a little exclusive for you, but only the Bambis know more about it. You know who you are.
And I mean, just outside of the studio as well, you've been very, very busy on the road as well.
Yes.
I want to start off with that tour that you did with Griff. Obviously a massive tour that you did with here. What was all that like? What was the reception like with you on tour here?
It was incredible. I mean, Griff has amazing fans who are so devoted, and it was just amazing to feel so welcomed by them and by her, to the point where she invited me on stage in Manchester and then invited me on stage in Ali Pali to like do a little solo and then like put the song out. So just that support from another bigger artist is just so encouraging. Yeah.
Do you think that has translated to your fan base as well? Do you think a lot of their fans have came over to you and said, you know what, I really like this girl's music, like I'm a fan of her now as well, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. They
amazing,
have, for sure.
Amazing. And obviously it's not the only one you did. Lola Young down in Australia. You went down under with Lola Young. What was that like, first of all, going down to Australia for a show in general?
Oh, it was amazing. I feel like Aussie fans are great because they're just so grateful that you've travelled 24 hours to play a show. So they're lovely. And then also Lola was just like, the music is amazing. She's awesome. Can't believe I used the word awesome. I hate that. But she is incredible. And so it was nice to be a part of that world, because I feel like our music is kind of old but indie, but still like contemporary, so it was great to be with her.
Yeah. What do you think about the waves that she's been making? Obviously, you said she's so incredibly talented, and the boom and popularity she's had recently is insane. What do you think about all that? Yeah.
I think it's rightfully deserved, because what she's doing is so in her own lane. So I'm just excited to see where else she goes with it.
Nice one, man. And obviously, upcoming, Olivia Rodrigo in Hyde Park. You must be buzzing for that, surely.
I'm buzzing for that show. I'm also buzzing that the whole lineup is just all women. It's incredible, and it's like so amazing to be a part of that lineup.
And obviously, like, the girl power movement has been so massive the last couple of years. Like, yous are taking over at the moment.
Yeah.
Just in any sort of field,
Yeah.
like, Chaperone, Sabrina, Charlie XCX. What do you think about like the shift that's been happening recently and what they're doing for the culture? How big is it at the moment?
Well, firstly, can we talk about how they literally make the Powerpuff Girls? We got Charlie,
literally,
the green
yes,
one.
exactly.
We've got Chapel. I don't know their names, but I'm just like, it's written in the stars. So yes, I'm like so gassed that like women are coming to the forefront, because I feel like even 2 years ago, I feel like the lineups were very male heavy, and so this year it's been really encouraging, and last year we're on the ascendance, which is great.
What sort of female artists should people be keeping an eye out for? Who do you think is going to be really rising to the top sooner rather than later?
Aziya.
Obviously. Aside from yourself, anyone else?
Absolutely, especially in the UK. I would say Spider, I would say Della XOZ, I would say Willow Kane, I would say Erin LeCount. There's so many amazing women, and also men. But like, just in my head, the people I'm listening to at the moment, I'm just like, these are the people that are speaking.
The girls
to
are
me.
doing bits, man. Like it's
This is
simple
it.
as yeah. And obviously you mentioned that your music leans into all that like alternative, contemporary sort of space. So if you had to create an old girl supergroup, including yourself, who would you bring along for the ride with you?
Oh, like person.
Like an old girl, like sort of band, supergroup sort of thing.
And it could be anyone, like
Anyone in that sort of like space, yeah. Anyone you fancy,
It would probably, how many?
4, we'll see. We'll say 4. We'll say 4, yeah.
Blondie, Debbie Harry. Wait, that's the same person. Debbie Harry.
Yep.
From Blondie. Number 1. Santi Gold. Charlie XCX. And I guess myself.
Fair dues.
Right?
Fair dues. What would the group be called? Any names?
The baddies.
The Baddies. Hell yeah.
The rock baddies.
And obviously you just mentioned Charlie XCX. Brat Summer, massive thing last year. Sadly the sun's out today.
I know.
It's a big shame.
Come on, Leeds.
But you know, if you know, hypothetically, I wanted to have an Aziya Summer, how would I have an Aziya Summer? Or how would anyone have an Aziya Summer for that matter?
How would anyone have an Aziya Summer? They would be bold, they'd be brave enough to tell that person that they've had a crush on for like 5 years that they fucking love them. They would be diving into the pool with the speaker, and the speaker miraculously still works, and then they rise up with like a podium and like they're playing guitar and shredding. Don't know why I did that, but yeah, that would be an Aziya Summer.
Amazing.
Bikinis everywhere as well. Neon pink, obviously.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That's all we've got time for. This has been Hive Magazine with Aziya. Thank you very much.